Good afternoon, third standard. How are you all? Today we're going to start a new unit, which is called Adventures. Okay. So an adventure story means a story which has got some kind of suspense, action, um, something that is uh, you want to know more about it. You want to find out what is going to happen. There is a problem, and how they solve the problem. Uh, so that is what an adventure story is. Uh, some people like adventure stories, some people don't. Um, and it should have that, thrill. You should be able to watch it and, enjoy that action or the drama behind it. So now there are three covers here, book covers. We'll just listen to the audio and then try and match which is what. Okay, so just a minute.
Track 26. 1. Layla wants to be a hotshot detective like her dad. She wants to solve crimes and catch the bad guys just like he does. But one day Dad goes out and doesn't come back. Layla must become a real detective to find him. She soon realizes that you must be careful what you wish for. 2. Felix lives for science. His most precious possession is his home science kit. Everyone thinks he's a little strange. But now Felix has discovered a magic liquid. Suddenly, he can have any superhero power that he wants. But he soon finds out that superhero powers get you into big trouble. 3. It's the year 1414, and 10-year-old Kai is running for his life. His village is on fire, and his family are lost. Running deep into the forest, he is stopped in his tracks by a beautiful wolf. The animal says she can help him find his family. But can Kai trust her? Or will he find himself in greater danger than ever?
So when we see a book cover, we look at it carefully, look at the title, and that is how we now matched the audio with the book covers. Okay, so the picture will help you in deciding which one it is. Now, when we say the name of a story, which word will you use? Which word says name of a story? It is title. So in your textbook itself, you can write title. The place or situation at the start of the story. So the setting. What, where is it set? Where does it start? What is the background? Okay. The people in the story. Those are called the characters. A problem or difficult situation to be solved. Dilemma. Okay, so just fill it here itself, and then you'll realize you will be able to remember it. So here the title is Trust Me. The setting is the year 1414, um, and the characters are Kai and the wolf, because that's all we know from the cover. And what is the dilemma? There is a fire and he can't find his family. Here, the title is this: Be careful what you wish for. It is about Layla, and she's trying to find her Layla and her dad, but she's trying to find her dad. Okay, he's missing. Now, here we have the title is Felix Experiment, and the setting is his house. Um, the character is Felix, and the problem is he has found a superhero uh, power, chemical which gives him superhero powers, but that can be a problem as well. Okay, So that is how you look at a cover and decide what kind of story it is. Now, Layla wants to solve crimes like her father. Yes, definitely true. One day Layla's father doesn't come home. True. When her father doesn't come home, Leela asks the police to look for him. Do you think she asked the police or she wants to find him himself? So I would say false. Felix only does science experiments at school. No, he does it at home also. He discovers something that can give him amazing powers. True. Okay. Now, uh, we have already done this. The trust. Okay. Story 3. Who is the character? Who is the? Where is the setting? The setting is a 14, a 10-year-old is running for his life. So you just match it in your textbook itself. Okay. And which story would you like to read? It's just your like, your interest. Is it a detective story? Is it a science-based story? Is it a uh, ancient setting? Historic story. So now we're going to look at a story, and then we will find out the characters, the setting, and the dilemma, and things like that. Okay? Can you? And then let's see if you can, if you see the poster, whether you can guess the film. All right. So just a moment. Okay. So this is the picture. This is the poster. Now I chose a story or a movie that most of you would have seen, I hope. But when you look at this, um, what do you think? What do you think is, what is the title of the movie? Okay, the title is Bahubali. Okay, so I think I should have written it here, but that's fine. Who are the characters? It looks like there are two main characters. There is one in a simple dress and one who's wearing a bit more regal dress. Regal means royal dress. Okay, uh, so that is, we know it is father and son because we have seen the movie, but otherwise you will just say one in a simple dress and one in a regal dress. What is the setting? Now, when we just look at the picture, all we know is there's a waterfall here and there are a lot of mountains. That is all we know from the picture. Okay, so it looks like ancient times. Why? Look at the clothes that they're wearing. Do you see people like this around the road now? No. Look at the sword, and it looks like fighting and things like that. So it's definitely a movie set in the olden times. Dilemma. What is the problem? Because there is fighting, obviously they are fighting for something. Okay. So that is how with the poster itself you find out most of the things. And when you see the movie, of course, you will know more. Okay. So now supposing we were to write uh, a small description about it, what would we write? Of course, I would draw the picture here. One of my favorite adventure stories is called Bahubali. I think it is B. Yeah. It is set in. So, what does it mean? Set in means, what is the setting? It is set in a fictional Mahishmati kingdom. Fictional means it is not real. There is no real Mahishmati place or anything. The main characters are, who are the main characters? When we read the book or the story or the movie, then we know there is Amrendra Bahubali, Mahendra Bahubali, Devasena, all those people here, and the evil king and all that. When does the yeah, when the story starts, when the princes are born. Princes in the sense not girls, but prince is boy. രണ്ടാളുണ്ടാവുകൊണ്ട് princess. Okay. So it's not princess എന്നുള്ളത് ഗേളിന് വേണ്ടി യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നതല്ല. It sounds the same, but രണ്ടാളുണ്ടാവുകൊണ്ട് princess. Okay. And there is a dilemma. There is a problem. When is there a dilemma? When the evil king kills the good king, right? That is when the problem all starts. Of course, There are problems even before, but the main problem. Okay, so that is how you would describe a story that you have read. Simple language, 4 5 lines with a picture, that's it. Alright? Okay. So today I have given you, or rather I have attached 3 worksheets. I know you might say, oh man, but all you have to do is give me only the answer. So you write one, you'll look at the picture. Is it a detective adventure? Is it an adventure with animals? Look at the picture, just say, does it have animals? Is it magical? Do you think there's any magic? A sea adventure. Do you think it is happening on a ship? Can you see water or another ship in the background? Is it about experiments? Science adventure. So just write one and write whichever adventure you think it is, just by looking at the picture. And then number two, you would write what kind of adventure do you like? Do you like a detective one with animals, or magic, or on the sea, or at sea rather, or science based? So just write two and give me one of these. Okay. Then here I've given you 1, 2, 3, 4. There are three pictures and one name. You just tell me one. What is this? Is it title? Is it dilemma? Setting or characters? Two. The name of the book or the story. What do you call it? So write two and write that. Here they have shown the people in this thing. So what do you call that? So write three and write whichever word. So you match the number with the words. Look at the picture and match. Okay. Now the last one. Again, we have the same words: title, dilemma, setting, and characters. Write four and then write A and then fill in the blanks with these words. The dash of the story is May and Pirate Queen. What is the May and Pirate Queen is the name. So what do you call it? You call it title. So you write A, title. The dash for the story is a farm in the hills near to the sea. May lives there with her parents and brothers and sisters. The family is very poor. What is this? This is the setting, means the place and the background for the story. Okay. The main dash in the story are these people. So what do you call that? So just write A, B, C, and D. May has a terrible dash. She runs away from home after an argument with her father, but she's captured by pirates. Then she meets the pirate queen. So that is the problem. So which is the word? Okay, so just give me the words. Please don't write the sentence or this whole thing. Now, the opposite of rich. In these 4 lines, the opposite of rich. Rich പറഞ്ഞ പൈസയുള്ള ആള്. അതിന്റെ opposite ഇവിടെ എവിടെയോ ഉണ്ട്. So just write A, what that word is. Okay. When you go away and don't come back. ഓടിപ്പോയി. അത് എവിടെയാണ് ഇവിടെ വരുന്നത്. Okay. When you don't agree with someone and get very angry. നമ്മൾ ഒരാളുടെ അടുത്ത് തർക്കിക്കില്ലേ, അവർ പറയണത് നമ്മൾ അങ്ങനെയല്ല, അങ്ങനെയാണോ പറഞ്ഞത്, നമ്മൾ ദേഷ്യപ്പെടില്ലേ, അതേതാ വേർഡ്? Just look carefully, you will find it here. She runs away from home after an argument. So C is argument. A sea robber. സീയില് ഉള്ള ഒരു കള്ളൻ, അവരെന്താ നമ്മൾ പറയാ, pirate. Okay, so I've given you C and D. Just do the others. Only the answers. Please write 5A, 5B, 5C, 5D, 4A, 4B, just the words. Alright, third standard? Okay. So that's it for today. Have a lovely day. Enjoy yourself, and I'll see you on Thursday. Take care. Bye bye. Jai Hind.